The Ivy League Extraordinary Gentlemen, the League of Ivy Extraordinary Gentlemen. You're listening to what we said we had to say. The Ivy League Extraordinary Gentlemen, the League of Ivy Extraordinary Gentlemen. You're listening to what we said we had to say.
Good morning, fantasy footballers, all 12 of you, maybe not even in my own league that listen to this, maybe Jack, maybe Alfonso. I got a solo podcast coming to you today because I couldn't get any of my fantasy football league friends to join me. Well, that's not true. Austin Cobb, you're a legend. You tried to get me out of bed yesterday and you could not. So we got a quick one for you here today. And I just wanted to start off with a huge shout out to our boy Caldwell. Let's fucking go. This guy just had a baby yesterday. Buffs win. He has a baby. The Coach Prime just absolute stomping TCU. Are you kidding me? That was unbelievable. You know, I would tribute the win to Caldwell's baby, but I don't know her name. He never told us her name. So would be nice, brother. Caldwell, give us her name. We don't know your baby's name yet. That's nuts. Second thing I wanted to go over is erichs. Come on, man. That last podcast you made, Jesus Christ, brother. Like, I just got to call you out. You straight up lied on that last pod. Let's check the tape. Let's just check the tape, okay? I sent a text at 6:11 p.m. PST on Friday, August 25th. I said, does anybody want to record a podcast at 9 a.m. PST on Sunday? Skylar replied almost immediately at 6:12 p.m. PST and said, I'm good. Don't know what that means, but I think it meant I'm good. I don't want to do a podcast. That's how I took it. And then at 6:15 p.m. PST on Friday, August 25th, I got a message from Schwer. It was just a thinking face emoji. That thing that's like, I don't know, thinking, right? Nothing else. Heard nothing else. Then on Sunday morning, now in the meantime, me and Gus have been talking. We've been talking about hanging out this weekend, playing some golf. Would have been nice, right? We wanted to play some golf. We came up with Sunday morning. I didn't think I had any plans. Sunday, we had a tee time for 8:24 a.m. I had to drive an hour down south. We're playing at a course. We're meeting kind of in the middle between Bellingham and Seattle. I get a text at 8:02. I have just arrived at the golf course on Sunday morning. I get a text at 8:02 a.m. I get a response from Eric Schwer saying, I'm in. Quote, I'm in. Check the tape. I have the screenshots. I'll send them if you guys want them. All right. Then he proceeds to call me and I say, I can't. I'm playing golf. Send him a picture of my golf bag. That's true. Then he proceeds to call me an idiot and whine to the league about how this is what he's been dealing with. This is what you've been dealing with? What you just did is what I've been dealing with. You say, I don't know, I'm busy, I can't do the podcast, then right before someone bails. That's what we get, right? You come in literally an hour before I say I wanted to record the podcast and say you're in. How am I supposed to plan my life around that? I can't do that. So anyway, here we are. Podcast is all in shambles. Guys starting new podcasts. Bad podcast, by the way. Didn't like it. But I encourage you to keep recording. Anyway, we got podcasts in shambles. We got the league fired up. It's week 1, Thursday night football coming up this week. We are all very excited. But sure, it's gross. Putting it out there on the internet, just lying to the league. It's disappointing. And I think, Eric, you need a break. I think you need to take a break, but you're in too deep. But anyway, let's move on. I've had enough of this. We're talking about football, baby. Thursday night, week 1. I'm going to kick us off here with some league placement predictions. So at the end of the season, I believe that these teams will be in this place. Now, I'm going to start off saying who's in the Ivy League and who's in the Washed Up League. So for those of you who don't know, every year we've got 12 teams. We've got 2 leagues that end at the end of the year. You've got the Ivy League. Those are the top 6 players, the ones that make playoffs. And then you've got the Washed Up Leagues who don't make playoffs. They're the losers, the ones that couldn't win enough to even get to the playoffs. During our draft every year, we play a fantasy football game. We play a flag football game. That's how the teams are decided. It's Ivy League versus Washed Up League. So in the Ivy League this year, I got Kyle at number 1. Obviously, his team's nice. I got Matt number 2. I just love the storyline. Guy can't ever win. He gets to either the semis. I think he hasn't never gotten to the finals. So I got him in the finals this year. He's never gotten he's always in the semis. I think he's been in the semis 3 years in a row. Can't win. I just love the story. Dave's got a nice team. We can all admit. Gus, I think Gus is just a winner. He's put it together a few good years. I think he's going to figure it out. He made a good trade that screwed himself over last year. I think he traded off Patrick Mahomes to Caldwell, which ultimately gave him the win because Caldwell also had Josh Allen. But anyway, here nor there. I got Skylar at 5th and Schwer at 6. Now, I'm just trying to be nice to Schwer. I think he's going to somehow screw this up. He got 11th last year. I don't have a lot of faith in this. And then I put Caldwell at 7th in the Washed Up League. So I think those two could be interchangeable. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, yes, Caldwell at 7th. Jeff in 8th, Gideon 9th, Prescott 10th, and my favorite part of this prediction is Cobb at 11th and Chuck at 12th, which I think Cobb got pretty close to the bottom last year. Don't think he got 11th. I think Schwer did, but Cobb, was in 9th or 10th maybe, and then Chuck in last again. Chuck's, classic. He's drafting big names with bad attitudes. Well, I mean, Cooper Kupp got hurt. He can't really control that. But yeah, his first 2 picks, Jonathan Taylor, and I think he took Cooper Kupp second, maybe third, whatever. He must have taken him second. And so, yeah, Cooper Kupp's hurt. Jonathan Taylor's got a bad attitude. I don't know if he actually does. I think the Colts are just trash. But anyway, that's my lineup for the 2023 and 2024 fantasy football season. We got Kyle at number 1, Matt at number 2 for a final matchup. All right. Now, I'm going to get into some top player rankings, who I think is going to end up at the end of the year as top 5 quarterbacks. You ready? Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Kirk Cousins. Now, the main storyline here is Patrick Mahomes at number 3. Everybody's going to be mad about that. I think the Chiefs are going to have a down year. You know what I'm saying? Hungry dogs run faster. That is the theme here today. The hungry dogs run faster. Jalen Hurts, that guy's a hungry dog this year. Everyone said he couldn't do it. Got to the Super Bowl last year. He lost. Good game. I think he's going to come back with a vengeance. Justin Herbert, this guy had a little bit of a down year. I think he's going to be nice this year. He's got all the talent. He's got a good team. We just got to put one together here. I got Joe Burrow at a close 6. I think Joe Burrow falls into the category of a hungry dog. All right, top 5 running backs. We got Bijan Robinson at number 1, Austin Eckler number 2, Nick Chubb, the guy that everyone always overlooks. I don't understand. He's always a great running back. I think he was number 1 through week 15 last year. No one talked about him. Josh Jacobs, number 4, Christian McCaffrey at number 5. Now, top wide receivers. Jamar Chase. This guy is going to be hungry this year. He is going to be nice. He had some injuries last year. He's got all the talent. He's got the quarterback. We're going to see a lot out of this guy. Justin Jefferson at number 2. My guy, Kirk Cousins, who's going to be the number 5 quarterback this year, throwing it to Justin Jefferson. This is going to be an unstoppable, once again, combo, dynamic duo. Tyreek Hill at number 3. Now, my last 2 picks here, I think, are going to be a little bit confrontational. Garrett Wilson at number 4. Come on. Have we seen this guy move? He's nuts. Rookie of the year last year? I don't know if that's true. I made that up. But he was really good. And I think he got some awards. Who knows? And then we got Amon-Ra St. Brown at number 5. I'm excited about these 2 last guys. They're going to be nice. Watch. Just watch. Let them watch. All right, Cooper Kupp. Where's Cooper Kupp? Kyle. Cooper Kupp's donezo, boys. He's donezo. It's already hurt. Off to a bad start. Chuck, I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Now, tight ends. Getting to the close here. TJ Hawkinson just signed the biggest contract that any tight end has in the NFL right now, maybe ever. I made that up, but I don't know. Could be true. All right, TJ Hawkinson, number 1. Travis Kelce, obviously number 2. I think George Kittle's going to have a big comeback year. He was nice at the end of the year last year because Brock Purdy started to get it together. It's going to be a good year for George Kittle, guarantee it. I almost picked him, really wanted him on my team, but I got TJ instead. Mark Andrews at number 4. And then here's the hot take. Evan Ingram. If you remember last year, a lot of these charts have Darren Waller up there. Fuck that guy. He's not. I had him last year. Absolute nightmare. Evan Ingram had a big couple of weeks to close out the season last year. Went kind of under the radar because a lot of teams were out of the playoffs. But Evan Ingram was nice. Jacksonville Jaguars are looking good this year. Trevor Lawrence, we all know, has made unbelievable progress. All right, moving on to Thursday night predictions. We got the Lions at the Chiefs. Now, hot take. Hungry dogs run faster. The Lions are hungry dogs. We got the Lions winning this game, 34-28. Lions are a plus 6.5. I'm taking that. I am taking that bet. We got passing yards line at 297.5, taking the over. Touchdowns 2.5, taking the over. Interceptions are going to happen. You heard it here first, boys and no girls probably, but maybe Jess, my fiance, will listen to this. Probably not. But those are my predictions. That is what I have to say, and we are out.
Alrighty, folks. We'll get you back to the show in just a minute here. I am going to shout out one of our favorite brands, Rent the Runway. Our fashionable fans know this one. Of course, it's a premier subscription service for fashion in all varieties. Whether it's work, everyday, events, parties, and beyond, Rent the Runway has got you covered. But I bet you didn't know about their new Little Baby Brother brand. Little Baby Brother brand. That is very tough to say. Why would they put that in the script? Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, my little cousin here, Kevin's going to tell you the rest. Kevin, come here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, the brand is called Went the One Way. So it's a subscription service for babies like me. And sometimes when you grow too fast, you grow fast, you grow tall, and sometimes your clothes don't fit. So you don't want to buy them. So you want to get other baby clothes that fit you better. So that's went the one way. Thank you. Oh, Kevin, you are such a little rascal, and I love you to death. I could eat you up. Oh, I could put you on a plate and just chop you to bits and eat you up. Gosh, I love you. Oh, you're gonna turn into quite the ladies' man, I can tell. Good grief. Anyways, that's went the one way. So, yeah, subscription memberships start at $1,000 a month. Thank you. Bye.
The Ivy League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. The League of Ivy Extraordinary Gentlemen. You're listening to what we say. We said we had to say. The Ivy League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. The League of Ivy Extraordinary Gentlemen. You're listening to what we say. We said we had to say.